Hello everyone, in this video we are just going to discuss in detail about pointers in C language. Let's get started. So pointers are most important programming feature in C language. Most importantly, pointers are accessible only in C language. And pointers are most widely useful for storing addresses of variables as well as registers inside the CPU. And most often in embedded C or in any CPUs, these pointers are useful for configuring register addresses, and most often these kinds of pointers are most widely useful in embedded C for configuring register addresses and reading and writing to that particular configured register addresses, as well as they are useful for reading and writing from a particular configured RAM or flash addresses. And size of pointer in a 32-bit machine is of 4 bytes. It is fixed. And let's take an example. Let's consider this as an CPU, and inside the CPU we are having 5 different memories. So these are 5 different memories which is of size 1 byte. You can see each memory location is having 8 bits: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So totally we are having 8 bits of space for each of the memory location, and let's name each of these memory locations and consider each of the memory location as different variables. So let's name it to be A, B, C, D, E. So each of the memory location available inside the CPU are A, B, C, D, E, each of size a byte. And inside the CPU, obviously each of the memory location will be having a particular address, right? So let's take the address of all these variables to be like this. So the address of the variable A is 0x2000000, and B is 0x2000001, and C is 0x2000002, and D is 0x2000003, and finally E variable is located at the address 0x2000004. So these are the different 32-bit address of all these variables inside the CPU. So the function of the pointer is we can just assign the address of all these variables to a particular pointer, and you can manipulate the data stored inside the particular memory using that pointer, and also you can read the data available in that memory address with the help of pointer. So this is the important function of pointer. Without even touching the variable name defined right over here, you will be able to manipulate the data available inside the memory location. So this is the important feature of pointer. And you can see on the screen the basic syntax for defining and declaring a pointer. So as usual, you just want to provide the pointer data type. It may be char, int, float, long, double, etc. And following that, you just want to provide a space and then asterisk symbol. So this asterisk symbol denotes that the declaration and definition done was a pointer variable. And following the asterisk, you just want to provide the variable name as usual. So as we did and learned several rules for defining and declaring a normal variable in C language, you just want to follow the same rules for defining and declaring a pointer variables also. So the same rules is applied for naming a pointer variables also in C language. So you can provide whatever name you want to a pointer in your program, but we just want to follow the variable naming convention rules that we discussed in earlier one of our video. So this is the basic syntax. This we will discuss a little later. We will practically do this in a while. And these are the two important symbols of a pointer. One is the asterisk, which we call it to be value at the address or dereference operator. So dereference means it is useful for fetching the value from a address. That is called dereferencing or indirect addressing of a address. And this ampersand symbol right over here is also called as address of operator. So most widely this ampersand is useful for storing a address of a variable to a pointer in a program, and this asterisk symbol in a program is useful for dereferencing and fetching a value from a particular address in a program. So these are the applications of these two special symbols, asterisk and ampersand, that we will be also demonstrating in a while. So now let me just open the Keel Microvision IDE for practically demonstrating the pointers in C language. Okay, now let us try to demonstrate the pointer practically. So in this program, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to declare a variable of type char. Let's take the variable name to be a. And initially I'm just going to provide the value of this variable a to be 7. And following that, I'm just going to declare another variable of char type, but this time I'm just going to declare and define a pointer variable. So as I mentioned right over here, this is the syntax of pointer variable: data type space asterisk of variable name. So this is the syntax, right? So as we provided the data type to be char right over here, after a particular space after the data type, I am just going to provide the asterisk symbol followed by the variable name. So variable name can be anything as per your wish and will, but you just want to follow the same variable naming rules that you did for normal variables. So I'm just going to provide the name of the pointer variable right over here to be pointer1. So we successfully declared and defined a pointer variable of char type with the name pointer1. So in the next step, I'm just going to write the address of the variable a right over here to the pointer variable right over here. So as we discussed, these pointer variables are unable to store normal numbers. Instead, they are most widely useful for storing addresses of other variables or addresses of registers or addresses of RAM or flash inside the CPU. So most widely these pointer variables are useful for storing addresses of memory locations inside the CPU. So let me just try to write the address of variable a right over here to this pointer variable. So this is the right methodology using which you can write the address of any variable to a pointer variable. So let me just write like pointer1 is equal to ampersand of a. So as I mentioned, this ampersand symbol right over here is also called as address of operator. So when you write pointer variable is equal to ampersand of normal variable, the address of variable a will be written inside the variable pointer1. So the address of the variable a right over here will be written inside the variable or pointer variable named pointer1. So this is what happens right over here, and now we successfully written the address of the variable a to the pointer variable. You can dereference this pointer variable for fetching the value available inside the variable a right over here. So now let's assume that the address of variable a is 0x2000001, as we saw in the last example itself. Now the pointer variable right over here, pointer 1, is holding the address 0x20000001. That is the same address. So now, since we have the address of a in the pointer variable called pointer1, you can dereference this pointer1 variable for fetching the value of the variable a right over here, since we stored the variable a address to the pointer1. So in the next line, I am just going to print the value of variable a %d comma a like this. And following that, I am just going to print the same value, but this time with pointer variable. So how can we do that? You can just simply write asterisk of pointer1. So now you can clearly see this is the normal conventional method using which you will print the value of a variable. A is equal to %d, and this value of a that is provided right over here after the comma will be printed right over here in the place of %d. But if you see this line number 8 right over here, we are just printing the value of asterisk pointer 1, which means, as I mentioned before, asterisk is nothing but dereference operator, which is useful for indirectly referring to a address of a variable. So address that has been stored in the pointer1 pointer variable is the address of the variable a right over here, that is 0x20000001. And when you write asterisk of pointer 1 or asterisk of 0x20000001, the value at this particular address 0x20000001 will be printed or it will be retrieved. So this is simple as it is. Using this dereference operator asterisk, you will be able to fetch the value stored at the address stored in pointer variable. So the pointer variable is of name pointer1, and the value of address stored inside this pointer variable pointer1 is the address of the variable a right over here, that is 0x20000001. And when I write asterisk of pointer 1, this will dereference the address that has been stored in pointer 1, that is 0x20000001. So when you write asterisk of pointer 1, I will get the value at this address 0x20000001, that is 7 printed on the screen. So let me just compile. You can see 0 errors and 0 warnings. When I run it in simulation, you can see the debug printf viewer window is right over here. When I run this program, you can see I am getting a is equal to 7 and a is equal to 7 printed twice. So this is how you will be able to store a particular variable address inside the pointer like this in the line number 6, and this is how you can retrieve the value present at a particular variable using dereference operator with the help of pointer variable by storing that address of the variable inside the pointer variable like this. So using this dereference operator right over here, you will be able to fetch the value present at the address stored inside the pointer variable. Or you can also use another variables for storing value at the address like this. So when I write char of c is equal to asterisk of pointer 1, the value at the address present inside the pointer 1 will be loaded to the variable called c right over here. So address present inside the pointer 1 is 0x20000001. That is the address of A. So in this address we are having the value 7. So the value 7 will be loaded to the variable called C right over here. So when I print this variable C value, I will get C is equal to 7 printed. Let me just compile this, and when I run this, you can see I am getting A is equal to 7 for this line, A is equal to 7 for again for this line, and finally C is equal to 7 for line number 10 right over here. So as the next step, we are just going to discuss how you can manipulate or change the value present in a particular variable by dereferencing that particular variable with the help of pointer. So we very well know this is the variable that is present in this program which is having the value 7. So we are just going to alter this variable value using the pointer declared defined right over here. So we very well know the pointer 1 is holding the address of the variable A right over here. So by pointing this pointer to the address of A, you can dereference this pointer for changing the value at the address present in the pointer. So the method is very simple. You just want to use the same asterisk symbol of the pointer for changing the value present in the address stored in the pointer. So I can directly write like pointer 1 is equal to 5. So in this line what happens is the pointer 1 is having the address of the variable A, that is 0x20000001, and when I write value at the pointer 1 is equal to 5, it will store the value 5 to the address stored in the pointer. As this is the dereference operator or value at the operator, you can use this asterisk symbol for retrieving the value present in the address stored in the pointer variable, or you can write some value to the address stored inside the pointer variable with the help of this asterisk symbol. So this line will write the value 5 to this address 0x20000001, which is the address of the variable A. So after this I am just going to print the variable value A so that we can make sure whether the variable value is changed. I am just compiling this. The compilation is successful with 0 errors and 0 warnings. I am just moving to the debug view of Keil Microvision IDE. Now when I run this program, you can clearly see I am getting A is equal to 7, A is equal to 7, C is equal to 7 and A is equal to 5 printed. So thus successfully we altered the value of the variable A indirectly by referring it with a pointer called pointer 1 with the help of asterisk operator right over here. So finally, coming to a conclusion, in this video I hope you learnt how to declare and define a pointer variable, how to load a particular variable address to a pointer variable, and how to dereference the value present at the address stored in the pointer variable with the help of asterisk symbol for fetching the value present in the address stored in the pointer variable. And also you learnt finally the writing methodology for indirectly writing to a particular variable using the address which has been stored in the particular pointer variable. So see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.